was yelling out horny.
Horny?
Yeah,
Horny.
every time Pat came out, I was like, horny. And I was like, who's saying that?
Well,
Lights, camera, let's have some fun. It's time for Justin Hill plus one.
this is Justin Hill plus one, and let's have a little look and see who is RSVPing in the VIP lounge today. From Colin From Accounts on Binge is the amazing Harriet Dyer and Patrick Brammall. Our Aussie icons are chilling out in the lounge today so that I can chat with them all about the new season of the show and what it is that we can expect in season 3. Now, before we cross to them, as a little reminder where we left off, Gordon and Ashley at the end of season 2. Well, you might remember we had one of the most awkward TV proposals ever. Gordon proposed to Ashley at her best friend's wedding while we all watched on in horror. Ash then shut it down with this is not our night, and that's where they left us. What a cliffhanger. You've got to go and check it out on Binge now. Season 3 finally picks up in that moment, and to answer whether they can recover from this or whether this relationship is beyond saving. Now, I recently caught up with Harriet and Patrick to talk about Colin From Accounts and the world that they created, their favourite moment from shooting the show, and a sneak peek about who Ashley's father is. Check it out. And joining me in the VIP lounge today are two of my favourite Aussies, because I feel like I have watched them on my TV, and we're about to go into the third and final season of Colin From Accounts. It is Patrick Brammall and Harriet Dyer.
Hello, good to be here. Thanks for having us, JH.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Plus
Thanks
two.
for coming.
Plus two.
Well, it's actually, from the Colin From Accounts cinematic universe, what is it that you are most, what's the memory that you're most looking forward to taking with you as you give us this last and final season?
Do you know, we knew we'd cracked something when our assistant editor, James, he came in and he'd been at a bar. He'd been at a gay bar, and he heard...
I'm familiar.
You're familiar? He'd heard a group of guys say, you can't blame Renee Granville this time. And we were like, oh my God!
Linnell,
Linnell's out there. Linnell is like...
give Linnell a float.
She's a camp sensation.
Yeah.
She's an icon.
She's our Moira Rose. Is
She's
how I describe her to people.
Exactly. Like our manager in the States, he's gay and he wears a Wham t-shirt.
Yeah.
He is obsessed with her. He also represents her. He stole her. But as he should, she's so talented. But that was a moment when I was like, God, if I can tickle the gays, because
Yes.
I bloody love them.
You've tapped into the key audience, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and more so this season as well.
Oh, okay, good.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, good,
yeah.
I'm
And
so
also,
glad.
no spoilers, but we meet Ash's father.
Oh, yeah. Who's a special one?
Very
Well,
special.
I mean, that had to happen before the show ended,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And you know what? It's Bob Down. It's Mark Trevorrow.
Shut up.
yeah.
Oh, my
You
God.
heard it first.
Oh,
Breaking news.
exclusive.
Exclusive.
It could not have
it's
been
Mark
better
Trevorrow.
casting.
I know. We wanted to subvert. I think because you just imagine that there's just some loser because he left Linnell and we said that he lives on a boat, but he's
Yeah.
actually on a cruise.
He's a cruise ship performer.
He's a cruise ship performer, and he was an absent father because he just left. He just didn't have.
Not for me.
It
It's
wasn't
not
for
me.
him.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we just thought that subverted the absent father story a bit. And he's so delicious and silly. And she was just kind of raised by these two people who, I don't know, it's a different kind of home.
Yeah.
And I think it makes sense of why Ashley's searching for stability.
Yes, okay. I was going to say, though, it also feels very on brand for Ash. Yes, she's searching for normalcy, just something that's steady, because you do get the impression that you grew up in a crazy household.
Yeah.
But what I love is that this is perfectly in the Colin From Accounts cinematic universe, because when you think you're going in one direction, you take a swift left into another direction, and that's what you present us with as the audience.
Yeah.
What
I think you'll like it 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
nice
do
at
like to
F5.
ask what your favourite episode is that's coming out. So F5 for me.
Well, Ep 5 got the most backlash from the studio.
Right. We love it.
And the studio being in the States, it's just, it pushes things a little. And it's we probably didn't protect the characters enough.
Yeah, we certainly didn't. And and to be fair, the studio's they're amazing and supportive. And they're like, we trust you guys.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm like, we're sure. It's the last season. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ep5 is a big one. I'd say for me this season, Ep3, Ep4.
Ep 7's my favourite.
Okay, we've
7.
practically covered all of it.
Okay, the entire season. Ep8's very special.
Ep 8's very special.
Yeah. I'll hold this.
Is it forever?
What do you mean?
The end of the show? Could you
Pretty forever.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
could you ever see it coming back in a different way, or do you really feel, or are you going to give it to us and be like TBC, or is this like because you know what, forever is actually okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like what we do these days when it's like the show is ending on a high and it's going out, on the greatest point.
Yeah.
But I do wonder if it's ever something you would revisit.
I would say never.
Yeah.
Having said that, never.
Also, life's short, and we have other ideas.
Yeah.
And TV takes such a long time to make.
We don't just want to hit like dogs with cars.
No, oh my God, there are so many things.
We want to sit on
I mean, you've
hamsters.
already, hit people, so
Yeah.
you've got that ticked off.
But basically, we've got some other worlds in our heads, and we
Yeah.
feel like, wouldn't it just be exciting to play in a different arena?
Yeah.
Tina Arena?
Tuna arena.
Yes. No. But we basically, I think we just want to try our hand elsewhere.
I love that.
Yeah. And we do feel like we just give them a little off into the universe.
That's
Yeah.
perfectly okay.
Yeah.
And it does feel like a natural end, this one.
Yeah.
It really does feel like we could keep going on, but then it becomes the adventures of Ashley and Gordon and Colin,
Sure.
and that's a different kind of show. That's not what the show is.
No. I want to share with you a moment that I guess really endeared you both to me.
we
There
go.
was a small movie that came out this year called The Devil Wears Prada 2. I don't know if you're familiar. I went along to the premiere here in Sydney, and obviously the moment that I walked out of the premiere raving to everyone about was the fact that there's a scene, obviously, and spoiler alert, when your character is making out with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
And what happened at the premiere was someone started yelling out and cheering, and it was you.
Oh, was it?
And I thought, that is the kind of partnership I want to be in, where my partner is like cheering me on, making out with someone else. That's the kind of friendship group I want to be in. And it just sums up who you are as a dynamic, I think, between you, is that like you've got each other's back, you're cheering each other on, you know, you're proud of each other for the projects that you're doing, and the options are kind of endless. Is that kind of how you approach the projects that you do, that like, I guess this is catapulted you forward, and there's so much you can do? When you talk about universes and like other ideas, does it feel like there's a lot ahead of you?
It does feel that way. I mean, we've got 2 little kids as well, so we've got to balance everything. But the way we work with, like, as actors, when something comes up for Harry or something comes up for me, it's like, if something comes up for Harry, it's like, does it excite you? Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay, let's make it work.
Yeah.
Like that's always how we've been. Like, we know it's a lot. Let's just try and make it work. And we always will if we can. Like, the last 18 months has been pretty mental. We've been like 4 different cities in 18 months.
Yeah.
And like you say, two children.
Yeah.
The
and a dog.
littlest one is 18 months old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we need to just plant our feet. But,
We'd steady the ship.
There was an opportunity that came up for Pat that would have started not long after we got back to LA, but it's not in LA, and it was 6 months long. And I was like, if you want to do it, we'll make it happen. And it was Pat who was like, we can't do this again. We just have to stop for a sec. But I feel like we would never sleep at night if we got in each other's way.
Yeah.
Because I would want him to go, do it if you want to. Like, you have to. This business is so kind of success is a weird thing, and it's fickle, and we know so many amazing actors who just haven't worked much lately, and it's like, at what point, what fork in the road made that happen?
Yeah.
And so we're always yesing each other.
You want to cheer on any person that your partner wants to make out with on screen, right? Is what you're trying to say?
Unreservedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Finally,
Couldn't
before
boo,
we wrap
could I?
I just heard this
That would've been
person
good.
be like, yeah, woo! And I was like, I know.
Look, I was
exactly
sitting.
who
I will
that
say
is.
there was some rowdy folks with us. I feel like it was a collective noun of.
Right,
it was a collective noun of
You're not taking
Patrick's
soul.
female
It was.
counterparts.
It was brilliant. It was very
Yeah,
Australian.
I think it
and
was me and my
loved it.
sister and
It was.
our assistant and
Yeah.
my
Well,
friend.
That
In
was
fact, throughout that thing, it was like every time I came on, everyone was like, "Oh, Patty!" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, if there's a big audience, let's just everyone enjoy this.
Someone was yelling out "horny."
Horny.
Yeah, every time Pat came out, I was like, horny. And I was like, who's saying that?
Well, whoever it
That
was.
person wasn't.
I think they were trying to get a thing
HB?
going. It was not me. I will draw the line at
Anyway, hashtag horny.
Yeah, hashtag horny for Patty. I'm really, really pumped to see this new season, and also very excited to see what comes after this, because I feel like the world has just fallen in love with these characters, has obviously fallen in love with both of you. What would you like to say to Aussie audiences in particular who have, I guess, spent the last couple of years with Colin From Accounts and are going to get ready with all of us to bid it farewell?
Just thanks for supporting it. Thanks for it's hard to make good telly, and it does require us just backing ourselves. And so when it's landed and it was received with such warmth and love, and just people telling their friends, and I don't know, we just really appreciate anyone that's turned it on. And what I like to hear is that it's like someone's comfort food. You know, they needed it because they were in a hard place, or they couldn't sleep, or they're in hospital, or it's like they had Colin. I'm like, that's the coolest thing, because it's hard to actually make that and it not be reality.
Yeah.
It's a lot of reality shows
For
that are
sure.
people's comfort food. So to have that in a scripted, we're very grateful. Patrick.
Yeah, what she said. I mean, what my wife said was perfectly. My
What
wife.
your missus
Well, my
said.
wife just said, "Oh, me and the missus are bloody one mind on this." No, happy wife, happy life.
It's just like,
I know.
it just sounds like home to me when I
Yeah.
hear you speak like that. It takes me right back to Hobart.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today. And
Thanks for having
focus
us.
on whatever comes up next, and I just can't wait. I'll be here cheering you from the sides very, very loudly. So thanks for joining me.
thanks,
Do
Justin.
you like a scallop pie or a scallop pie?
I love a scallop pie, and the only place you can get them from is Richmond in Tasmania. They do a curried scallop pie, but don't get me started on
Lordy.
those.
Yummy.
Is it a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's a
I
good
like when
reaction.
people like the thing from there.
I will say though, translation from New South Wales to Tasmania about the potato cake and
Yeah,
the
different,
potato
different,
scallop.
different.
Yeah, very
Yeah, yeah.
confusing,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
different.
yeah,
But go and see the Richmond Bakery for your curried scallop pies.
We'll get there.
Hashtag horny.
I love them both almost as much as I love a curried scallop pie. Now that's it for this episode of Justin Hill Plus One. A big thank you to Harriet Dyer and Patrick Brammall for being my plus ones today. Now make sure you check out Colin From Accounts Season 3. It is on binge now. If you want a front row seat to the biggest names in the business and all of those red carpet moments that you just will not get anywhere else, get your permanent VIP pass by subscribing and following so you never miss an episode. Why don't you drop me a review? Let me know in the comments who you think my next plus one should be. And until next time, stay gorgeous and remember your name is always on the guest list.